Hey guys, this is Danny, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to build the Doggy Disco. This has been something that has been requested by a bunch of people due to the slight complications of the pattern and also the slight complications of the redstone underneath. So yeah, this is located right in this corner of the terrain, right over here. So this would be where the music shop is, right across the street. This is the bed shop, and this is the the butchers. What's it? The butcher shop. I'm drawing a blank. What's it called? I'll get it. Don't worry. Meet and greet. Is that it? Meet and greet. Meet and greet sounds right. So yeah, it's right by meet and greet. The three Z's and the music shop right in this corner over here. This is where we will be building it today. Also, if you have it, the left on logs is right next door to this. So yeah, what we want to do first is we want to count over a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the 11th block, we want to start out by putting a red block right there. So again, this should be on the 11th block. We want to put a red across from it, and let's actually build our arrow first. So we want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone lamps just in the middle like that, and then across here we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be the 5th block out, as you can see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one out, and then it gradually goes in and makes a pyramid shape on top, just like so. So the next layer we want to have is going to be our magenta terracotta. Well, we're using all terracotta, by the way, not concrete. Then we want to have purple. Yellow goes like this. Orange in the corner. And then we have red again. And then we have pink. And right in the front, we have a purple. And then a magenta here. Awesome. And we can put a purple on each side of that as well. Yeah, so magenta, purple. They're kind of hard to tell, but they are different. Okay, so now what we are going to want to do is break out our arrow here. This was only for temporary placement to help us out. And what we are going to want to do is put a layer of grass completely underneath this, like that. We are going to want to grab out the good old observer block, which is not the daylight sensor, the observer. And we want to look down so then these red dots are facing up. It doesn't matter what direction you face, but what matters is that these observer blocks has the red dot facing up. And then from there, what we are going to want to do here is go under the ground like this. Hello, sea turtle. What's going, my friend? And yeah, we need to break out a little bit of space here, so we can break that out. Most of this is already broken out, which is good because Stampy ended up building over a bunch of land. I don't know why. I was about to set it today, but it's just dark in here as is. So yeah, I'll make sure to leave the light. So there's that. This is all we're going to need. Actually, this one should be up as well. Whoops, not down there. There, perfect. And what we want to do is put a barrier around it, not here, but outside of it. So we want to put one there, and basically go outside of it like this. This should be, make sure to fill this in all at this level, the one block underneath, so it's all flat. And what we want to have is a barrier around the outside of it like this, in the corners. As you can see, it's around the edge of it. It's not underneath it, it's on the edge. And then we want to go into, hello pig, come around. Pig, you probably won't want to be in there, so I'm going to give you a quick nudge. Here you go. Sorry. Love tap. There you go, Boomer Pig. And then you can come that way and make it like that. And from here, what we are going to want to do is put a dispenser facing, we'll put a temporary block here to help us out, facing that way. And we can actually break these out. So now this area is completely trapped and completely enclosed. And we'll grab a water bucket, throw it in here, and we can make a little redstone trail. We'll just connect this up over here. This is perfectly fine. We'll need some repeaters, and we'll need some redstone. We can always pick those blocks later, so it's not a major deal. and we'll want a redstone dust going into this array over here, which is fine. And then we want to put, we can go 3 over, put 2 out like this. And now we just want to put 3 repeaters pulled back all the way with 2 more dust, and then 3 repeaters heading back the other way, pulled all the way, just like that. Let me drop my redstone and we'll grab a button. We'll push that, and this will now start an automatic clock, which will dispense the water bucket in here, as you can see, which up here will activate our observers, as you can see the dots going through, and we could fill it in with our lamps. And now the water, when it flows, every time the water gets dispensed, it will flow underneath the observers, and the observers will detect it, which will cause the lights to turn on. So that is good. Now, what I think I'm going to do before we build up the walls, it's a bit of a unconventional way of doing it, but I kind of want to do that. Let's make our outline. So we can clear, we can grab out all the blocks we need again for this, and then we will need to grab out all the terracotta blocks like this, and then we want to go this way with a yellow, orange, red, pink. Same thing on this side. Orange, yellow, red, pink. And now we want to place 4 pinks going diagonal on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then there should be a total of 5, and it should be 2 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total of 5. They should be in line. Then what we want to do is go red, orange, yellow, purple, magenta. Red, orange, yellow, purple, magenta. Then we want to do that same pattern back. So purple, yellow, orange, red, and pink. Like that. So pink, red, orange, yellow, purple, magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red, pink. Then we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and we can mirror what we have on the other side. So you see, if you look across, we have a red. Just look across, and whatever it is there, that's what we put. And in the middle, we want to put a magenta, because that one on the floor is a magenta. And again, mirror what we have over there. Put our final pink, go over 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, we could look across and mirror what we have on the other side. Whoops. And we can do that. Now, once we have that, that gives us the overall shape of the building. And what we are going to want to do is find the middle of this, which will be all the magenta. So if you go to this magenta and drag it down until one more, like that, that should be good. We're in the middle here. This is the complete middle, in line with all the magentas, like this. Now what we are going to want to do is come down here for a minute, build 2 blocks of grass down, and put a layer. Actually, we'll want to go down 2, yes, and we'll put a layer right there. So there should be 2 block gap, and we'll want to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be a total of 8. Add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to want to add another, I think, let me just double check from my reference, but I'm pretty sure that we are going to need to add another layer underneath this one, which we will need to do. So add another layer underneath this. There should be 2 layers of dirt as of right now, which is very good. And we can do that. Now what we want to do is we want to go in one and drag it down. And do that on and then go in one again, drag it down. In one again, drag it down. In one again, drag it down, in one again, and in one again, and it should be diagonals all the way across. So if we turn again, every time, just make sure to go in 1 block and drag it down along the top and the bottom, and that should be good. Like this. Looking wonderful. So yeah, we're also going to need to grab out another dispenser with a water bucket as well, but we'll do that once we get towards the top of it. Actually, let's do it in here. While we have this corner open, what we're going to want is to put a temporary block there, which the lantern is fine. It will make it a little dark, but we're going to want to put a dropper here facing downwards. And let me actually break that out. Let me break that one out so I can see. Yeah. So yeah, we want the dropper facing downwards, but yeah, make sure to break that block so it should be one block above the grass. And now we're going to want to do our same technique. We can also fill that up with a water bucket while we're in here. Looking wonderful like that. Okie dokie. Actually, I was wrong. What am I doing? Ignore that. I thought it was up there, but it was not. I'm a noob. I mistakenly put it on the top instead of the bottom because I'm a smart one. Okay. So what we want to do from here is, let me actually plop a few torches around the place. Looking good like that. And then we want to, what we are going to want to do is, let's actually go on top for a minute into the building itself. And we are going to want to head to this corner where the pink is, towards the front. And we can put a lever right here, break the block below it, and you'll want to break that one as well. Put a temporary block there, break it out, and this is going to be where our redstone will go down underneath. So we can pick block our redstone over here, which should still be going around, which is good. And this will come down and go to the left, which is perfectly fine. And then what we are going to want to do is bring this back this way, like this. Well, we'll want it to go down one more time, down to there, and then we'll want it to come back this way. Add 1, 2, 3, 3 blocks, like this, and bring it down like that. Come forward one to the left by 1 like that, so it should come out, over to total of 4, come forward and be a total of 2 here. Then we are going to want to put a sticky piston here with a piece of grass on it. And then we can place some more grass right like this. And we'll want to fill in this a little bit. I'm just going to drag it down until here because we'll need a bit of room. And we'll also need to fill in this side a little bit as well. And actually we'll want to add another layer like this. So where right in front of this block, we want to make a little hole in the ground, and we want to drag up a bunch of grass so there's a little hole like that, and our redstone will wrap around like this. See, so it comes in front, to the side, and wraps to there. And now this side should go over 3, and then go up 1, and we're going to want to make another clock, but this one's 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of these are going to be pulled back all the way. So basically how this works is that this clock will be going around at all times. We'll turn the lever on and off. It'll be going around all times, which will be activating our thing. But let's say we want to turn our disco off. This lever will lock this trail from going underneath this block and stop the floor from lighting up unless you turn this on, which will open it back up for the floor to get lit up. And we are going to want to put some blocks underneath these ones. So let me break through again. What a terrible spot to do that. We'll break through. We'll need to grab out our dispenser again. And right in the middle where we have it right here, we are going to want it to put a dispenser right here in the ground like so, with a water bucket in it. We can head back down underground, down here, and we are going to want to put a layer of grass underneath the water down here. That is perfectly fine. Right there, is it? Yes, that is perfectly fine. Well, we want it to go down another block. We will. So, yeah, we're going to need to clear out a little bit of space here. So bring this down, and then we want to put another row here, another row here, basically fill this in so then when we put our redstone, it cannot get wet and it cannot be ruined by the water. So make sure to box it in very well so then all this water down here cannot affect our redstone. That should be fine. So we're just going to temporarily break this out. We need to grab a redstone torch and put it underneath that, which we should activate our dispenser, but good thing we don't have any redstone here yet, so we'll grab a new bucket for when it's covered up. We'll put that when we're done. Let me just do that. So we have our redstone torch. That should go here. I got rid of my redstone, which we're going to need. So this redstone will break a hole in the ground. As you can see, it's completely surrounded by dirt, so it can't get broken by the water. And when this comes down, we'll want to put a repeater somewhere in the middle, just in case it's not long enough. Come down, and it will turn the water on and off. Make sure to cover it, because if you do not cover it like this, that will be bad. You don't need to cover the end over here. This is fine, because the water will only go out to this block. So, yeah, let's head up here. We can place a bucket of water, which I'm smart and got rid of. Put it right down there. And our water will do just that, which is just how we want it. Actually, I think I put this dispenser one block too high. We gotta get rid of our water. Stop dispensing our water. Yeah, the dispenser should be one block lower. Yeah, so we don't need that torch there. We can just put the dispenser there. And we'll need to cover our redstone. Break this one out actually down there. Break that out. I put the dispenser too high, so you can leave our dispenser. Will it need to be there? I think I had it at this level. It should be at that level. So we'll still need our redstone torch, but what we'll need to do is drop that down by one. So the dispenser was up here. We need to just lower it down by one block. And yeah, we can fill it. Make sure to cover that up again. See, I just had that one block too high, but yeah, you can adjust that. Nothing too hard. Okay, so now what we can do is completely chop out our floor down here. Let's chop it out completely. We can get rid of it all. That is perfectly fine. This can all go. This is not needed. So yeah, just quick update while I'm doing this. If you guys have not, make sure to check out the Discord server in the description. It is the best way to communicate with Redstone and myself, and also gives you the chance to be part of videos, get to know as soon as videos are released, get to know the best opportunities to participate in live streams and competitions for prizes such as the Hive competitions. And also, it's the only way you'll have access to the realm, which you will need to be in the Discord to get the code for. So now that our floor is completely broken out, we are going to need to place a whole bunch of, let's actually, maybe we should get rid of this. Yeah. I'm making the objective decision to get rid of this, even though I thought it was a good idea at first. I'm going to make the decision to yeet it, because it will be hard to get rid of afterwards. So we're going to do the objective decision to change my mind on what I'm doing, and we're going to yeet this. There's our dispenser, which should not be pouring water yet. Actually, it can be. That's fun. I don't really care. It doesn't matter much. So as you can see, the water will go to the edge. Whenever it shoots that, will go. This is what happens when you put a dropper. That's life lessons with Danny. Don't put a dropper. Water shall dispense, go all the way to the edge, and stop. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is make sure all of our observers are facing up. But what we are going to want to do is, so the best way would either be crouch across like this, or you could just fly up here and, oh, you can place them semi-quickly. Maybe not that quickly, but semi-quickly, yeah. And we're trying. See, that's what happens when you go out. So it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's nothing too bad. It's not the worst thing I think we've ever done on this channel. Hint, hint, the digging in the fun land for the, what do you call it game? The freeze game, or the Berry 2, or what else was bad? Honestly, I don't even, the runaway redstone wasn't even that bad. So, what else was bad? I should know this. Yeah, let me know what your guys' least favorite thing. If you're watching right now, let me know what your guys' least favorite thing that we've had to do from tutorials are. Let me know what's been the most tedious, the most frustrating, and that will help me know who's loyal and actually watching the videos. And yeah, so let me know, and I will make sure to read all of them. And I appreciate you all. So yeah, now what we want to do is put redstone lamps on top of every single one of these. And as you will see, well, as we start to place them, you could see the pattern that the water is creating, making the lights head from the center and head out to the outside, which is a very, very cool pattern. Yes, so it always changes whenever the water does. It will change, and whenever the water goes in, it makes the good. Whenever the water is dispensed out, the pattern isn't as nice. But when the water is pulled in, it looks really good like that, which is cool. Okay, so once we have that in for our floor, what we are going to do is start working on the actual pattern of the floor. So we're gonna originally want to place a pink. We'll need to grab out all of our blocks, so let me do that real quick. And that's the wonderful, convenient way of doing it. We want to start off with a pink, and we'll just drag the pink around like this, heading through the entirety of the build, like so. So around the entirety of the lamps, that is. So around all the lamps, well, that's what we're going to want to do. Then the next block we're going to be using is magenta, and we'll want to do the same thing by placing it around like this and around like that. Awesome, doing good. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. You know, this is going to be something that'll be a little tedious, so we can have a conversation. Next one is purple. So yeah, you know, hope you guys are doing well. The corona thing's a little crazy. If you guys are watching this way in the future, then maybe the corona is gone. Who knows? But yeah, it's definitely a little crazy, affecting lives. But doing the best we can to put out content for you guys, so then you guys can be entertained during this time. Next is yellow. Definitely affecting school very much. Online school is always fun. Let me just do the next two. It's orange and then red to finish it off. Yeah, it's affecting lives greatly. No, it's something that I've never experienced in my lifetime. Not that I'm that old, but it's new for everyone, basically. So, hope you guys are all doing well through this time. And yeah, yeah, that's all I got. Just fun. So let me finish this off. That's my meaningful discussion of the day with Danny. So let's keep on finishing this up, and yeah, that is the entirety of the floor. Let me just do this real quick. Doesn't it look super cool with the lights going on? Even though you can't really see it, you can just see them. It's like cool. And we can put a birch fence gate there and there. That's one thing that we are going to want to do. And now this is going to be a little bit complicated because the pattern is a little confusing, but it will not be too bad by all means. So what we are going to want to do is get every one of our colors again, as I yeet the colors every time. And we're going to want to start in this corner. And what we're going to want to do is start from pink and then do magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red. And then basically, what we can do is we'll place orange, red, orange, red, orange, red, orange, red, and orange, red right until we're in the center. And then we'll want to do the same thing over here. So magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red, then orange on the side, and like this. And then basically at that top point, we just want to drag the color around like this. So this one is yellow. The next one is purple. We'll want to drag it up and around like that. Then magenta will drag it up. And then pink, drag it around. Then we are going back to red, so we'll drag red around. And orange. And we'll top it off. Actually, this one should be orange, that should be yellow. And then we'll top it off with some yellow to finish off the front. So that is that. I know it looks a little weird as of now, but it won't when these walls are built up. So what we want to do for these walls are whatever color's down here, we want to just drag it straight down. So we have purple, yellow, orange, red. And then we're going to want to do the same thing, but until this layer. So if we do this in the middle where we do our purple, yellow, orange, red, pink, because this one's pink, because red is always after pink. Now what we want to do is we'll start from the middle and we'll go down. So we'll have yellow, orange, next one should be red. But this time we are going down. Then we want pink, like this. Then we want magenta to head up to the top. This is our end point, so we want it to stop there. The next one is purple, so we'll go up 3, stop here at our top level, and go up like that. Then we want to have yellow and orange. Yellow, orange, and the top one here is red. And now, again, we're going to want to drag our pattern across. And basically, for the rest of the entire build, we are going to want to look at what's in front of us and exactly copy that. So if you want help on this again, I will explain it one more time, and then I'm going to go into a bit quicker way of doing it when I've explained it. So purple, yellow, orange, red, pink. And then we are going to want to go down again. So that should be orange. Not there, so it should be yellow. So the first one we want to do is yellow. Yep. And then we want to, that's why. Then we want to do orange and red and pink, magenta, whoops, magenta, purple, yellow, orange. Magenta. This definitely doesn't look magenta, but it's still a cool color. Purple, yellow, orange, red. Drag it across, so we have magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red. You're gonna have this pattern stuck in your head. And now I bet you guys know how to do it by now. So we go purple, purple, yellow, orange, red, pink, and then same thing that we've been doing this whole time. So you guys are probably professionals by now. It definitely, the pattern looks intimidating at first, but once you break it down, it's definitely nothing too difficult. As you can see, we're going by this fairly quickly. Definitely awesome to see how well we're doing with this, or at least I'm doing with it. Hopefully you guys are doing as well as I am. And then we can end this shape off, end off all the walls like this, looking wonderful. What we're going to want to do on the inside real quick, something I forgot about, we'll want to put a jukebox, plop it right in the middle, just like that. And then what we're going to want to do is go to our roof, where we are going to continue our pattern a little bit more. So yeah, what we're going to want to do here is do our same pattern from the middle, where we do pink, magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red, and then drag it back, but start from this end. So we have purple, yellow, orange, and red, but that's it. That's all we want to do. So we want to do that on every single side. So we have magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red, and purple, yellow, orange, and red. This time we'll want to start at the pink, just like in the front. So make sure to start at this pink one, magenta, orange, yellow, yellow, orange, red. So we have purple there, yellow, orange, and red. And then here, magenta, purple, yellow, orange, red. Purple, yellow, orange, and red. Like so. Inside of here, we are going to want to get purple, magenta, and pink glass. And what we can do is fill the majority of it in with pink. I mean, purple. Why not pink? Purple. We'll want to fill the majority of it with pink. So let's actually fill the entirety of it with pink to start off. And then we can adjust it from there. So yeah, let's just fill this all in with purple. Definitely complex build, but not too hard to build once you get the hang of it. Like I said before, the roof is fairly simple as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next in the tutorial series as well in the comments. So besides, if you were watching the video all the way, you probably left that comment as well, the one from earlier. So if you skip to the end, I'll know. And if you have not done that, then make sure to watch the whole video. But at this point, also with that comment you left before, what you I would appreciate if you guys can let me know what tutorials you want me to do next. So yeah, I would appreciate that as well. Let me know what you want to see. And so what we want to do now is put pink there, and then wrap it around with magenta like this, and that is literally it. That's it. That's all we got. That is everything for the day. There are no torches on the front of it. There is not even a sign. You know, it's basically, this is it. It's just a few random torches over here, so I'll show you guys how to do them because authenticity. So we start at this yellow, and we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th block. Then we can start at this red, at this pink, I'm sorry, and go 1, 2 to the 3rd block. And that's it. Random torches. That's all there is, literally. Oh, wait. Also one in this corner. Right there. So that's all we got. Random torches. You can keep them if you'd like. They're a little random, but they are there. So we have the random torches. No sign. No torches on the inside. That's it. That's all we got. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked, make sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. So like, subscribe, and crush that bell so you get notified every single time we upload a video or do a live stream. That bell is very important for all the things coming up on the channel, so make sure to have it on. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.